welcome back, everyone, and it's time for this episode to get rolling here.
Yeah. So one of the things is that, we talk a little bit, but I have a pre-warmed pan there, so I'm going to just kind of move that off the heat for a second. But it's having everything ready to go. We can't, spend a lot of time looking for items and things like that because we don't have the time, especially when you do saute or stir fry. You just don't have the time. Mike, I'm going to need you to do the salt and pepper since I just touched these.
Okay.
Just give me a little sprinkle, high and above, so we can crop dust. There you go. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So one thing about cooking scallops is that you will not be able to get a sear on a scallop if it is wet. So you got to make sure that you dry those scallops, and the best way to do that is with a little paper towel.
Okay.
And I mean, it's very, very, very important, that little factor there. Now I'm using clarified butter. The reason why is I can get that butter flavor, but without the broader browning on me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can you hear that, folks?
And again, remember, we don't want to, really mess with our scallops too much. The reason we want a hot pan too is that we want that sear. If I don't have a hot pan, I'm not going to get a good sear on this. So I'm sorry, Zach, I'm sorry. So if cooking wasn't difficult enough, I got to make sure we tilt our pans so that we get a good look here. And I see that I did not get an abductor muscle off on this one. So we got to be careful about that. Well, we'll take that out after it's cooked.
Okay.
All right. So then, why don't we add our capers and our parsley to our orzo.
All of this?
No, a third of it. Yep, a third of it, and then a third of
the capers.
Yeah, just a little bit of that. Yep. And then you can use this to stir that around.
Gotcha.
So capers are going to give us a nice little kind of a briny, salty kind of characteristic for our orzo. All right. So now I'm about ready to turn these because I see a little browning going on. Now, what do you not see me doing? What am I not doing?
You are not.
Am I shaking? I'm not shaking. I'm okay. I'm letting them cook. So it's really, really important that we just let our scallops cook. Because if we do that, we're going to affect the pan heat, and then we're going to have that scallop release its liquid, and the next thing you know, we'll be boiling these things. So you ever notice, like when you put hamburger in a hot pan, it sizzles for a while, then all of a sudden it starts to boil?
Yes.
So that's all that water and that meat's coming out. And we don't want to do that. So remember, we can't get a sear on a scallop if it's not dry. We're going to have a nice hot pan in order to get that. So let's go ahead and put our orzo right in the center there. I'd say about maybe a quarter of that. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Keep it nice and tight. See, we're working on plating here too.
Okay.
All right.
Boy, for me to be involved in that.
And then we'll just kind of keep that covered and keep that to a side, and we'll move that over here,
okay,
so our viewers can see all that. There's our beautiful orzo pilaf. See, some of those are a little darker than the others. They got a little bit more toasted.
And you called it an orzorpila?
Orzo pilaf.
Orzo pilaf.
I'm sorry. I know. I should probably have a better diction.
Well,
yes?
I just remember it's all new to me.
All right. So now these are going to carry over and cook.
They look good.
And I'm just going to let them rest on the plate. I don't want to put them on there quite yet. Because these are.
And again, you're picking them up one at a time.
Yeah.
Not just dumping them onto the plate.
Correct.
And why?
Well, because I don't do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Again.
I'm sorry.
Bull in a china shop approach.
Well, and two is that I mean, these are delicate little morsels.
Okay.
And I don't want to be all rough and tough with them.
All right.
So
My bad.
Get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that excess fat. I'm going to put a little wine in there. And this is where I'm going to really crank this pan up. Okay? So now, don't worry, it won't flame up that much. All right, now remember that lemon butter that you made?
Yes,
Okay.
right there.
So this is where we're going to make a sauce using the lemon butter.
Okay.
Right? In the meantime, you want to give me like about 5 scallops, all nice and tight around there.
I just don't want to pick them up and flop them on there.
That's right. On top of the orzo. On top of the orzo. There you go. And that's just me being, OCD. So I added the butter now into the pan with the wine. The wine almost evaporated, almost. And now see, we're making a butter sauce. So this, in a sense, is a Beurre Blanc. That means wine sauce.
How did I do?
Beautiful.
Yes, I thought that
Beautiful.
plated it well.
Yes, excellent.
Okay.
Well done. Now, you could just take a little lemon, if you wanted to. Just give it a little bit of juice, just a little bit.
Okay. Well, here comes the sauce.
We don't want to cover it all up, just enough to give it a little.
Ooh.
And there we have our scallops with orzo. And if we wanted to, we could do a little parsley. Or, because that makes sense, because the flavors are going to work there. We could also do a little chives if we wanted. We could also do a little dill.
That's gorgeous. And
Yeah.
I don't want to eat off of it because, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, we could sneak this one out.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's do that.
Yeah, let's sneak that one out.
I'll do it over here.
Oh, we got over there. Oh, I didn't even know that. I forgot about those over there. Well, we'll replace that one.
Okay.
Because we got to take our picture of our hero plate, right?
Right.
Well, here, come back in the camera here so people can see what you're doing.
You'll like that. You will.
What do you like about it?
I like the creamy flavor around it. I would say that the capers and the parsley and all of that plays together. I like the
Orzo?
yeah, that's good. In fact, look at this.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Seconds.
So but I mean, there's a nice creamy richness to it,
There is.
but we didn't use any cream. We used butter, but we really didn't use much cream. So we got a lot of bright things going on here. Bright, I mean, things like parsley, chives,
I got a
lemon.
little blast of lemon there. That was good too.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Very good.
thank you.
Well, we will decorate this up for the
Yes,
second
hero,
shot.
yes.
Yep. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. That was a great
Yeah.
recipe.
And remember, just very simple pan sauce made from a compound butter.
Details on our website at valleynewslive.com. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you the next time we go cooking with Casual.